Hello, welcome guys. All right, sorry, getting my stuff set up.
Face me!
Face me. Okay.
Тэр биш вэ? Зөв.
I can't make that. It's fine, I'll have to go this way. I just don't have any arrows. There we go.
Give up! You can't win!
I'm dead. No, I'm not. I forgot about that.
Тэнд байна. Явц туслаа.
Ah, he came at me from the side. I knew he was gonna get me.
Looking for me?
I haven't played this in so long, I'm so rusty. I'm also playing on the hardest difficulty, that might have something to do with it. What's up, the bomb kid? Hope we're doing well. Wait, wrong stance. Wait, still wrong stance. I'm dead. No, I'm not. You okay, my guy? You need some help speaking? Because you can get a mod in here. Yeah. That's about right.
Oi! We're going to
What are you shooting at, my guy?
Ready?
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. People. I'm dead. Well, I'm getting better. It's been a while since I played this game, so I'm not gonna be too upset if I die a bit at the beginning. Nice. Yep. I just went from like playing on the hardest difficulty because I was playing it every day to now struggling on the hardest difficulty. Man.
Who will fight?
It is hard though, like one hit from a sword and you're done basically, or one hit from any melee and you're just done on the hardest difficulty. It sucks. Mm-hmm.
Come here and fight!
Best games of all time. Have fun. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I love this game. For sure, Orbital. It's a great game. I'm about halfway through it, I would say. Maybe a little bit more. But that's about where I'm at, the halfway point. Hope you're doing well. Yes, this is Director's Cut. I upgraded to the Director's Cut whenever I got the PS5. I already had the PS4 version, so I just got the Director's Cut version for like $10 more or something like that. It wasn't much more. Technique point earned. Stagger on shields. Let's do stagger on all of them. Next. And oh yeah, and then I liberated this whole island. So this whole island, I can't speak. Island is liberated. So it showed me where everything was. I'm trying to do the same for this, but it's gonna take a little bit longer. Gone to Iki Island. I have not. I have had the encounter with them because I remember when I played through, I was like, this didn't happen before with these people, like these people that were chanting, and it allowed me to go down that path if I want to. I think there's a mission. I forgot where it is. There's a mission somewhere around here where I can go and do that. Oh yeah, here it is. See. Do not spoil the island. I'm gonna go and play it whenever I finish the game. I'm just finishing the game first before I go to Iki Island. Oh wait, that you actually reminded me. Let me do this. Thing happens when you do a thing, and then a thing does a thing. That makes sense. I forgot to do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here. I'm glad you reminded me.
Do you need anything, my lord? If you can bring more, it's yours.
Thank you.
Always happy to help.
Yeah. Broke. Imagine not having flowers in the big 24. Yeah, no, I don't have flowers. I don't really collect them. I don't really care about skins too much. I'm more of, I want to go and liberate all the islands and just go kill all the bases and, take them over. That's kind of what I like to do. I like the action part of the game, but eventually you run out of that and you have to go to the story, so. I've been doing story missions here and there though, so I'm gonna do one in this stream for sure. I gotta do at least 1 or 2 story missions, but I'm gonna wait. Some of our hits are really OP. Yeah, I know I think the Sakai clan armor, like this up here, I think is what this is. I need to go there and do that. Ghost from the Past, I need to go and do that mission. Oh my goodness, I was not ready for that. He came in like a wolf striking. So Ronin. Bro, it's so annoying on the hardest difficulty. They just attack all at once. They don't do that like on the lower difficulties. They take turns. Yes. I'm pretty sure. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure I have it on lethal last time I checked. Yeah, see? Lethal. Death is always at hand. A single sword strike is lethal. I should probably put that in my title now that I think about that. I forgot that I was doing a lethal playthrough. Because I am playing on lethal. I totally forgot about that. Okay. Alright, cool. I fixed it. You're really helping me out there, my dude. I see her. I forgot whose stream. I see you in somebody's streams. Whose streams do I see you in, Orbital? I swear I see you in somebody's streams, but I don't know whose streams I see you in. I do see you in other people's streams, like when I'm in the chat. I'm just trying to think about who I remember you from. Copied Fortnite. They used to have swords in the game. This big fat lie. That's so funny. Yeah, no, that would. This game is OP. It's amazing. I don't know. You probably should just start naming off people that you watch, and I'll let you know how many of them I do. That'd probably be better. Because if I start naming them off and then you just say yes, I'm gonna get confused. Any popular streamers? Oh, is it from MZC? Or I don't know, MZC, Canadian Kid, Mystic, Pact. It's from Pact, right? Maybe from Pact? I don't know. Your size for the not having the chat go a million miles a minute. Yeah, see, I mean, I understand that. I do the same thing. I don't go to people that have thousands of people watching them. I just don't like to do it because they're not going to look at your chat. They're too busy worried about what they're playing. So I just don't go in there and say anything. Coincidental. Just be a coincidence. No, I definitely saw you somewhere. I've definitely saw you somewhere. Oh, hey, what people? Y'all just want to come up on me, huh? Yeah, that was y'all's first mistake. I don't know. Like I said, just name some. You have to name some people you watch. I don't really watch that many people that are big for sure. I don't watch. I watch smaller / middle of the line streamers, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, MZC is probably the biggest person that I actually actively watch streams. I don't really watch too many people, and he's at 200,000, I think, or somewhere around there. So he's not too big compared to like Noah J and all them, but he's definitely growing for sure. And I enjoy his content. Him, Pact, and Canadian Kid I probably watch the most, I would say, at the moment. AG, I do pop in there a little bit. It's just usually a lot of the people that I watch are from the UK, so whenever they're streaming, I'm usually at work, so I can't just sit and watch their stream. And a lot of them know that. And then whenever I'm streaming, they're asleep, so they usually can't come and watch my stuff either. So it's just, time zones and stuff. Yeah, no, I don't know any of those people. I'm not gonna lie to you. So no, I don't. I don't know who. Maybe it is a coincidence. I swear I saw you somewhere one time. There maybe is a different person called Orbital. I don't know. I just swear I've seen you in another person's stream before. Maybe Braden or I don't know. FSI Zombie. I don't know. There's a few. I mean, I don't know. Like Koenig. There's a bunch of people that I watch. I thought it was from a zombies YouTuber. That's what I was thinking. That I saw you at somewhere. Top 10 sides your streamers before going live. That's funny. But no. No, I just don't. You know, like I said, I smoke. I have a vape. But I'm also legal age to have one, so. And I don't do anything on stream that isn't legal in my state, so. Yeah. I do drinking streams and stuff, but not very often, especially not anymore since my computer broke. I used to do them like on weekends just to gamble. See, I'm talking and now I'm freaking losing it. But I did some of the gambling streams with fake money, and then zombies, a bunch of other PC games like that aren't on console, like Phasmophobia at one point wasn't on console, so I played that. I played Civ 6 on computer. I still do. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that I do. It's just I've been limited since I only have a console at the moment working, like full function. I found my mom's old pen for some reason to smoke kitchen herbs, bro. I know somebody who went to go get flour from people. I'm not going to say the word because it's a no-no word on YouTube, but they went to go get flour from people, and the person gave them parsley from their kitchen. I'm not even joking. And tried to pass it off. So funny. I was like, dude really gave you some kitchen spices and you thought you were getting stoned. We caught this first. Yeah, that's. I mean, I guess not really. Not really. They weren't really drug addicts. Just weed. I mean, if anything, it's just a pothead. Serious stuff. Definitely not that. Me especially. I'm too scared to do anything. I'm paranoid. Health class actually made me scared, so I know some people don't get scared by those videos and stuff, but whenever I was in those classes, that is terrifying seeing some of the stuff that happens. Depends on the user, it does, and it also depends on the person because it's legal in lots of places throughout the world. A lot of people just think it's really bad, and then it's also really considered to be really bad in lots of places in the world. It all just depends on where you're from, who you're growing up around, you know, what you want to pick up on, I guess. I don't judge anybody for what they do, but As long as you can pay your bills and afford to keep a roof under your head and stuff like that, what you do on your own time is your own personal business. As long as you can pay for your food and your house over your head and stuff, and, whatever. Do whatever you want. It's not my business. Train's coming. And when you get your PC to hop on something multiplayer. I usually stay away from multiplayer games unless it's like Phasmophobia or Destiny, just because I can't. My internet's terrible, so that's why I play a lot of solo player games. And you'll see a lot of my channel is solo games. I do play multiplayer, but if I do usually do multiplayer, I'll make a video of it. I usually don't do streams unless it's, like I said, Phasma or Destiny 2. I make exceptions for, because I can play those while I lag and still have a good time. So, but like games like Call of Duty and stuff, I couldn't play that while lagging. I can't, But at the same time, I don't play often. I mean, I could play some Phasmophobia with you and show you the ropes on Phasmophobia. You love Sea of Thieves. I know a friend that said that they really like it. I've seen it. I was going to get it, but people told me that if I'm going to have to pay full price for it, not to get it. They said if I don't have Game Pass, it's not worth buying with my money. That's just what I've heard. I haven't played it myself, so I can't judge it, but... Oh, they're getting a PS5 port for Sea of Thieves? That's actually interesting. I might get it on console. I just don't think I would get it on computer. But if I had people to play it with, I might get it. That's the only thing with a game like Sea of Thieves. You have to have people to play it with to actually have a good time. That's what I've seen on all the reviews. They're like, if you don't have friends, it's not going to be that fun. But if you have friends to play it with, it's a fun game. Oh, so it is on console then. Interesting. That, and I'm waiting for, I don't know if you're interested in this game, but Subnautica 2 is coming out soon, I think. People were telling me about it when I was playing Subnautica the other day. So that's something that I'm on the watch for. I can't wait for that game to come out.
You're safe now.
Please, accept this small gift.
Alright, we're gonna go to do this mission because I love this mission. I do remember going in my last playthrough on PS4 and getting this armor. So I have got this armor before and done this mission before, but I haven't done any of the story stuff after that, really. Because I was more into the side missions in this game. I was into just being able to run around and just liberate, the island at will. Kind of like in Fallout, I love that free world of just being able to go and do any side mission that you want at any time and pick up your main mission whenever you want. You don't have to, prioritize your main missions to get to a lot of the side missions. This game, kinda you do, but it just all depends on what missions you're wanting to get to. Alright. That was our first one. Second, hell yeah. Wait. Wait, wait, guys. Subnautica on my Switch, PlayStation, and PC. Finished the game on all of them. See, I haven't finished Subnautica yet. I've never finished it. I know, all I know, I got spoiled a little bit on it. I'm not gonna say what I know, but I got spoiled on what I need to do at the end. But I don't really know where that's at or how I'm supposed to find that in game. I kind of like the mystery of just being able to solve it myself. Eventually, if it gets where the gameplay or where the story's not progressing, then I'll have to look and see what's going on. But right now, I'm just trying to get my stuff. You know, I'm just trying to get my base and stuff put down, and I already got a bio generator and a bunch of stuff like that. So, I've been desperate for something for so long that they're going to ruin it for themselves by playing an undeveloped version of it. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what happens with a lot of games. Gray Zone Warfare, that happened too. They were on a big rise of like 66,000 player base, like at one point, like on at the same time, and then now they're like down to less than 1,000 because they released the game 20% finished, and then it started to show its problems after the cool new game smell wore off. Same thing with 7 Days to Die. They did that to 7 Days to Die. They ran it straight into the ground. They just released the 1.0 version in February of this year, which is ridiculous, saying the fact that it's been out for 11 years, and they're just now releasing the full version of the game. So companies do that to their own games, and then the people who play them go and play the game because they've been waiting on it for so long, and then the game's just ruined for them. And then they hate the series after that. It's just... the developers do it to themselves. I think it's more of a developer thing than it is the player's fault. I mean, at least the way I'm looking at it. I think it's more of a developer thing. I think they should stop releasing underdeveloped games and just finish the game before you release it. Like, stop with the betas. Just do a 1.0 version at launch. No betas. Like, that's dumb. You're setting yourself up for failure with your game. Is open about it being a beta, but I don't think that will change too much. Well, that's the thing. Like, even with Subnautica, it was like that for a while. Like, people played Subnautica for years before the 1.0 version came out. Like, YouTubers, I was watching those series. That's why I got the game. And they were playing it way before it actually came out. And the game looked so different. It worked so differently. There wasn't even a story objective back then. It was just literally just a survival game. So it was, you know, it was also underdeveloped when it came out, but they let people know right from the jump, this is a beta game, this is a test game, we're working out new game mechanics that we've never tried before, and new ways to play video games. You could freeform the ground in PC at one point on Subnautica. Like, you used to be able to dig up the ground. Like, literally just dig at the ground, the natural ground. You could make an indentation in the ground, and it would stay there. Like, stuff like that in a video game is stuff that they're trying to do, and it's very hard to do, but you can't show it to everybody undeveloped, because then all the problems start showing like a sore thumb, you know? I'm sorry, but no matter how much I like, excuse you, never finishing Subnautica after years of playing. Nah, I just can't, man. I can't get interested in it enough. I don't. You know, it's a solo player game. It's a lot of grinding, like a lot of grinding. If I streamed it, I could finish it. That's my only motivation to ever finish it, is streaming. That's why I stream it. That's why I stream a lot of these games, like Ghost of Tsushima. I left it unfinished. I left it halfway through just because I got tired of the combat. I had all the armor sets and everything fully upgraded, and I was just like, you know what, I'm done. Like, I've already got everything in the game. So I just didn't finish the story because I wasn't really invested in the story at that time. I was just in it for the gameplay, you know. It grinded plenty, 3+ years. Yeah, off and on. I delete games and re-download games. Also, I had a 500 gigabyte PlayStation at the time, so not a lot of games can be on that. And GTA and Call of Duty were always on it for zombies, and GTA obviously for GTA reasons. So that took up half my console. Plus, when I was young, I played Fortnite. So cloud saves, yeah, but I don't always save my stuff to cloud. So I have terrible internet. So the features on my consoles and stuff don't work as good as yours because I have terrible internet. It takes longer for my stuff to upload because they do it automatically in the background a lot of the time, or you can do it manually, and I never do it manually, so I don't go to check and see if they ever upload. I just, I don't care that much. I can get back into it. The furthest I've got is having a prong suit, so. I had a prong suit and a Cyclops. I had the Sea Moth and, all that stuff. I even built the foundation for the rocket launch. I just didn't ever get it done because I didn't cure the infection. So. Because after a few hours of you getting into the game, you start to realize that it'll go from saying good to infected when you go on the self scan, and then you already know what happens in the story if you played it. So the PC parts that I still can't afford either way. I need about $600 to $800 to fix my PC. My build was like at least $2,000, probably almost $3,000 with the desk and the monitors, keyboard and everything, headset. Just about, but I didn't get a fan that was good enough for my CPU apparently, and it burnt up my CPU. So now I gotta buy a new CPU, and the CPU that I have specifically is like $500 by itself or more. So it's like $480. It's not $500, but it's like $480, which is close enough after tax. It'll probably be over $500. So yeah. Plus the CPU fan I need is a liquid cooler, which is also not cheap, about $200. Because the CPU that I have is really, really powerful, and I need a very powerful cooler to keep it cool, or else my CPU would just fry itself, because I have a 3060 Ti, so the GPU doesn't hold up to the CPU basically. CPU's got to overcompensate for the GPU, and that's why it fries itself. See, I have 16 cores. It's about 3.9, maybe 4.9 gigahertz. And then it's 13th gen processor, and it was about 480. I forgot I know what it's called, but if I tell you the name, you're not going to be able to search it up and find it, because there's a bunch of numbers and other syllables and generations that all have the same name. I would have to I know in my Discord I've sent the picture to people of my CPU that I bought. And back in the day I posted a video of the CPU that I bought on YouTube and stuff, and Instagram and all those accounts, so. Yeah, I bought a 13th gen. I bought a 13th gen when the 13th gens were brand new. It was the best thing out at the time. They didn't have 14th gens, because I bought my computer 2.5 years ago, maybe 3. At the time, computer components were very expensive, because that was during COVID and everything was more expensive. So I got my computer at a absorptive price. I bought all my parts separate and put it together with my friend, and because he works with computers, but are the most unstable of the decade. I mean, I don't know. like I said, mine broke because I didn't get a good enough cooler for it, and that's why that's the whole problem. They're going bankrupt, but it's not their fault. It's the people that are using it. They don't know how to take care of their CPUs properly a lot of the time. That's what it is. That's what happened to me. I didn't know how to properly take care and manage my CPU. I also didn't know which parts were properly needed to be on it for it to work. So, like, properly without overheating and all that. I didn't really take that into account. I wanted a solid PC, and I didn't really care how I got it. So, and I have a solid PC, but it didn't work as good as I wanted it to still. Obviously, because I can't use it right now. The CPU leading to crashes and potential damage to the processor. Yeah, no, mine never had any of those issues. Mine was self-inflicted injury on itself. Mine wasn't nothing because of an issue. You weren't aware of the instability at the time. Well, yeah, I also didn't know that because I mean that is something to do with it too, but probably. But like I said, I didn't know. You can tell it fries itself. You can smell it. Like it gets hot, like way hotter than it should. Whenever I turn my computer on, you can smell it, and it just smells like an electrical burn. And it's just the CPU. It's like literally frying itself onto the motherboard and the fan. I mean, it could be, but like I said, if that was the case, then they should be doing recalls like they do for cars and giving people their money back, but they won't, so. I got mine from Newegg. I got my CPU from China. They're definitely not going to let me send my processor back to China and say, here, give me a new one. Definitely not gonna happen. They'll just literally just tell me to cry about it. Oh, what? There we go. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh, there's still people here. I forgot this is a big base. Are there multiple eaters or something? Mobo, what is? Huh? What is that? I don't even know what that is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty oblivious. What does that even mean? Motherboard blinds? No, I don't think so. No, my motherboard is also pretty expensive. I have like a Tomahawk DD4 Wi-Fi, or DDR4 Wi-Fi. That's what I had. That was the motherboard that I had. Like all my PC components are very expensive. I didn't cheap out on any of my components. They're all like really expensive and high value components. But everything besides my RAM, I guess, and my CPU fan, apparently, because it didn't keep my CPU cold enough while I was playing video games. It fried itself. I bought a liquid cooler, or I bought a liquid cooler from Best Buy, but it's funny because they sell the liquid cooler, but they sell it without the mounting parts. You have to buy the mounting parts separately somewhere else from another place. They don't sell the mounting parts with the fan. So this was just a big scam. And I called one of their customer service reps and talked to them about it, and they're like, "Wow, we did, yeah." They knew. He already knew what I was gonna say. He already knew that it didn't come with the mounting equipment. He said that he's had people call him before and say that. And I was like, they're literally robbing people. I was like, that's literally a scam. So I would not go there and buy your computer components. I used to go there, but I'm questioning ever going there ever again because of that. So. Yeah. Right now, let's start playing. Let's see. Your current. Well, we did. Yeah. I mean, I can go to the 14s, but I'm not really worried about it right now. Like I said, I've always been Intel. That's the only reason I've used it, because I've always had an Intel. Yeah, I am kind of stuck with it right now too. That's why I'm just trying to make the best of the Intel one right now. I'm not worried about changing everything. Like I said, it works. Like I'm on it right now. I have it up and running right now to operate the stream and everything. It's just I can't play certain games because it'll just crash, and then I can't play other games because it just literally won't let me launch it. Because I don't know, I guess because it's having problems with the CPU, and usually when you're having problems launching games, it's usually the CPU that's making that happen. If you're having, GPU issues, you'll just have frame issues and all that. It won't really crash the game. It'll just make the game run like crap. Okay, he just did not move. Your build kind of sounds like it was made. Yeah, I mean, that's when it was made. But the CPU that I have still holds up to today. Like that, the CPU that I'm currently using is still in the top 5 or top 10. I think even maybe top 5 in GPUs, like in terms of operating power and how much it can do. It still holds up today. The 3060 Ti is also still okay. There are way better ones out there, but I mean, there's a $10,000 GPU out there if you really want it, but that's more for Bitcoin mining and things like that, not for video games. But there is a $10,000 CPU out there. Oh no, I have 4K. The 3060 Ti supports 4K. So I mean, I guess that is 1440p, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I know it supports 4K. Whatever I have, it supports 4K. I can play games in 4K if I want. Not 8K or anything like that, but 4K. But I play on a 165 hertz monitor and a 120 hertz monitor is the other one, or might be 100. I'm not sure. But the 100 one obviously is what I put chat on and my Streamlabs and everything like that. And then the 165 is the one I play on. The 165 is an Asus monitor. I also bought it back when I bought all my other components, so it's also old. But like I said, it still holds up. 165 hertz is still good. I find that kind of hard to believe. I mean, you don't have to believe me, but it does support 4K. I can play Phasmophobia in 4K. Like I said, I have a absolute like powerhouse of a CPU. A 3060 Ti can run 4K. I mean, you can look it up. I can also run Civilization in 4K. I can also run Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, 3, also all of those in 4K. It's not just indie games. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't tell you something that wasn't true. If I didn't, I would tell you. It's definitely good enough to run 4K. Because, like I said, I've done it before, but I usually don't like doing it because it makes my computer not good. I mean, you're just grabbing stuff off of Google and copying and pasting it, my dude. You can't believe everything you see on the internet. You've done that a couple of times now, and I'm not trying to be rude, but you can't just copy and paste shit you get off the internet because you search it up. That doesn't mean it's true. You might want to look and see if it's not Wikipedia first. Because everybody can edit Wikipedia. And there's some sites where anybody can edit, even if they don't know what they're talking about. So, I'm just saying, you need to be more careful about where you get your information from. Let's see. Hold on. A widespread instability problem caused by a microbug that results in CPU requesting excessively high voltage at times, leading to crashing and potential damage to the processor. You pulled that off of Google, my guy. That's what I'm talking about. Like I said, I'm not being rude. I'm just saying you can't believe everything you get on YouTube. Or on Google. You can't just search something up and then just always believe it's true. What it shows right there is the answer. You have to do a little bit more digging than that. But, I mean, I run just fine. 165 frames, 4K at extreme settings. So, I mean, you can say it's not true, but I mean, I run games just fine. So, before my computer was having issues and before my CPU burnt up, I was running games just fine. So, you know, like I said, it is what it is, bro. I mean, like I said, you said that you find that hard to believe, but I was doing it every day. It was the first GPU and stuff that could process that. Yeah, and you know how when you play video games and there's a little thing at the top left that you can write, especially in Call of Duty, and it'll tell you how many frames you're running at the same time. It says 165 when I'm playing. Don't say 120, it don't say 115, it says 165 the entire time without skipping a beat. Trust me, I know about computers. And yeah, I do use FPS counters. You have to go back and look at my streams before, my guy. Certain games I run frames perfectly fine. Black Ops 1 you can only do 120. That's the max on Black Ops 1 no matter what. It doesn't matter what your monitor can run. The max on Black Ops 1 is 120. If you put it higher than that, it'll break your game.
Face me.
So whenever you test or anything like that, I leave it all the same. It's the same. I just leave everything on high. When I stream, I don't, but that's not for my frames. That's for my internet.
Be careful.
For you, my lord.
What in the world? Did the stream end? No. Vision Network, so. I'm just saying you did that twice. I'm just saying you can't just copy and paste something off of Google. Like, put it in your own words. Like that, like I said, that was written by somebody, but everybody's different, so everybody would write about it differently. 5 years now. Never said that you were stupid.
I was going to die.
Nope. I said don't pull. You can't just go on Google and type something in, and then look at what it tells you right there, or find one article and look at it and copy and paste that piece. Because there's like 100 other articles that are always going to be out there, just like that same article that you just posted on. You can't just go from one piece of evidence. You got to kind of take a look at your sources. Nah, like I said, not every site. Some of these sites can be edited by anybody. So it may say this, but that's not entirely the truth of what it's saying. Like I said, no one's saying you're stupid, my guy. The only one that said that was yourself. No, I said don't trust everything you see, because researching is more than just looking at one article. Like you're not listening to me. I'm not arguing about something stupid, so you can either move on or be ignored. Like I said, no one's calling you stupid. The only person that called you stupid was yourself. I'm just saying you can't just look at one article and pull and quote people, because that's other people's work. You can't just quote somebody else's work. You kind of have to make it in your own words. It's called plagiarism, my guy.
Mongols. Where is it?
How dare you!
Oh yeah, I remember her.
Young master.
She was at the funeral for his father.
I feared you were dead.
I came as soon as I could. It's good to see you, Yuriko.
You look tired. Are you hungry?
Not now, thank you. The Khan's army must have marched past here. Have you had any trouble?
A few bandits. Nothing I can't take care of.
Plagiarism is when you literally steal what somebody else said and completely quote it without adding your own input into it. That's plagiarism. That also gets you taken out of college, gets you suspended in school. There's a bunch of things that it does. If you do it in real life, it can also get you put in jail if you do it at your job. So yeah, that's what plagiarism is. Citing your source is equally valid. You didn't cite your source though. You put a quote and you didn't say anything. You didn't put where you got it from or who said it. You did not cite your source. If I write a quote in somebody's comments, I usually put who said the quote. That's what people do. You can't just steal somebody's phrase and act like it's yours.
I'm glad you're not alone.
That's what I'm saying, my guy. Yeah, trust me, I know.
The Mongols captured
if I did that on YouTube, my videos would get took down. That's not citing. Citing is when you tell people who you... Trust me, I did a lot of projects in school. And if I didn't cite my source, I got a 0. I'm just saying you can't just quote somebody and not say where you got it from.
A few. Lady Muscle.
Like I said, if I go to Google right now, it doesn't matter what I do. I can search up anything, and it's always going to give me an answer to everything that I search.
You'll have to tell me more.
But then at the bottom, it'll have a link to an article of where it's saying that. It's not stealing it and just putting it as their own. They always have a link right below for you to click on the article or whatever it's citing. And then you can see if your sources are credible. That was also something we were taught in school in projects, what websites were credible and which ones were not. That's what I'm saying. There's different people. Yeah, exactly. Those are the only ones that are out. Good job. I knew where you got your information from. You're just choosing to be a smartass right now. Nice. That's not what happened to my computer. My computer broke because my fan was a $30 fan that was being put on an almost $500 CPU.
You're back.
That's why it
I
broke.
wish I could stay, but I hear you're taking good care.
There
of
was
your-
air bubbles on my
You've got
thermal
that
paste.
backwards, my lord.
Daichi,
Not
help me
from
get the Sakai armor.
heat.
Go. I should pay my respects.
Thermal paste is not supposed to boil. You know, it's made like that for that reason, you know. But
Our Lord finally returns and his home is a mess.
I'll fix it immediately.
Don't worry about that now. Let's make sure the armor is perfect.
oh, we gotta visit his grave, and then they're gonna get the armor for us. That's what we're doing. I forgot. No, when you were citing that, it actually was pretty funny because it reminded me of what do you call it? There is a like those videos out there of Samsung promoting their phones, and it says Apple Genius, and it like blurs their face. It doesn't show who they are, but it's them like basically talking about how Samsung is better, but they used to work at Apple or still do work at Apple. I think that's the funniest thing ever. Now I am alone. All things pass away. All things pass away.
Light for my father. I fought hard to return home.
Oh my lord. Alright.
All
You're about to get
things
timed
pass
out if you keep talking about it. I done told you to hush and quit talking about it. Quit talking about the subject or you're getting timed out. Stop trying to argue with me. I'm not arguing. I'm playing video games. I'm not arguing. I can sit here and talk all day with you about electronics, but I'm just not going to. Not in the mood for it. And trust me, I can see what you said. I can read what you said. I didn't ignore what you said. Trust me. But, like I said, I'm not arguing about something stupid. So, not ruining my mood. Because, you know, that's how Google used to be back in the day. Like I said, when you search something up, the first thing that it pulls up is something from Wikipedia. That's what it used to do all the time. And guess what teachers would say? You can't use anything off Wikipedia because it can be edited by anybody. That's why I brought up Wikipedia. And that's why I brought up the fact that everybody that has ever used the internet ever knows what I'm talking about. So, drop the subject. We can talk about Ghost of Tsushima. We can talk about literally anything else. Drop the subject.
Help me. Your death benefits all beings.
Hey, Saltine.
Young master?
Are you alright?
Yes, just lightheaded. For a moment, I thought you looked.
Oh.
Face us, coward!
Get inside.
First time using the Sekai clan armor. No, my lord, dude. Okay, you're getting timed out. Stop talking about it. We've had this discussion. Stop talking about it. I heard your side of the debate. You just want to argue. Hush. Or you can be out of the stream. I'm done. I've had too many problems lately. Well, good. I'm glad you're not going to deny that, because you're definitely showing it right now. Drop it.
Come here and fight!
Or you can leave. End of discussion. This is my channel. I can talk about things whenever I want to. If I'm telling you to stop talking about a subject, stop talking about it. If I still want to talk about the subject, I can. Stop talking about it.
Yuriko!
I'm not arguing with you about computers and all this stuff. I went through school. I know what sources are credible and where to find my information.
Lord Sakai.
I was telling you, don't just search up things on the browser on Google and trust what it says right. That's what I said, and then you wanted to start an argument.
You butchered.
So hush, watch the game, because that's the reason you came in here. You were talking to me about the game. That's why everybody's here, is to watch this game.
Of course.
If you're here, I don't know why else you would be here unless you're here to watch the game. So,
Still shaken up.
or, you know, me. But right now, you're making me in a bad mood, and I wouldn't want to be around me when I'm in a bad mood either.
Yes.
So,
Come.
You said earlier you've been making poisons.
so I'm not going to end stream and stop what I'm doing for anything.
Enough
So
to kill a man.
that's why I have mods, and I respect my mods and what they wish to
Effects
do.
in larger doses are ugly.
Good.
Oh, my lord. Sit with me a moment. Poison has never been the Sakai way.
No Sakai had to fight the Mongol Empire.
Oh my lord, dude. Saltine, do you want to deal with this for me,
We
please?
need every weapon we have.
Maybe longer than 10
Can't
seconds
afford
this time.
anything less.
I'm literally not dealing with it. I'm ignoring it. You're just pissing me off at this
It's
point.
changed.
My mother taught me about plants that heal.
Thank
others
you.
that harm, even kill.
I appreciate
They
it.
must be consumed. How
Drop
would
the
you poison
subject or you
invaders?
will not be here.
Blowgun and
Last
darts.
time I'm warning you. If you do it again, you're getting hidden.
Genji warrior who studied with monks from the west. Will you help me?
Promise me you'll remain the good man I know.
I promise.
I've looked after your every need since your mother carried you. I won't stop now.
All I need is something to make a blowgun.
Used to be a lot of reeds on the other side of the lake, where the old fishermen lived. Remember? You and your little friend gathered them to make little boats.
Ryuzo and I, we spent all day reenacting the Battle of Danoda.
Be careful, Jin. I've seen fires over there at night. Not sure who it is.
Don't worry, I'll be back soon with reeds.
Go get your reeds. I'll wait for you here.
Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm getting stuff for the blow dart. This is where I'm going to have a blow dart gun. Oh, I'm going to have to... Man. Oh wait, I can go this way. It's not nearly as... Yuriko, yeah, I don't know. That's like I said. That's why I do a lot of the side missions in this game, and I didn't get around to finishing the story because the story missions are just sometimes boring. Like it's like action and then stop. Let's watch a cutscene. Action, stop. Okay, let's watch a cutscene. Like I like that, but sometimes I just like to go with the action. Sometimes I just like the action to keep going. That's why I just like doing like the side missions and liberating the places, that sort of thing. I mean, the story's cool and all, but there's just not enough people that played the game for there to be a sequel to this game. And if there's no sequel, I mean, if I don't know how the story ends, it's not going to really kill me, but I'm going to stream it, so I'm going to figure out how it ends eventually. That's my motivation to finish story games, is just stream them at this point.
Right. The old fisherman's home has been taken over by bandits.
Yep.
We will drink over your corpse.
Oh, I was not ready for that. We'll drink over your corpse tonight, he said. That's what he was going to say. Soap cutting TikToks. I remember when those videos were huge. My games with Subway Surfers in the background. Yeah, no, I do remember the soap cutting videos when they were huge. I used to see them all the time on Snapchat. I can't talk. Snapchat. I used to see them all the time on Snapchat. And also, I know you asked the smoking question earlier, Orville. No, I don't. What do you call it? Well, I do smoke, but I have like anxiety and social anxiety and stuff like that. So when a lot of people get in here talking, or if I'm getting a lot of questions while also trying to fight, my anxiety gets the better of me, and I just start being able to lose my speech. That's why I can't speak sometimes, because I know what I want to say, but I'm trying to get it out faster than I actually can, if that makes sense. So that's when you see me messing up, I'll start slowing down, but I just don't like to slow down because I just like to keep going, talking. I like to talk. That's why I also thought I should stream, because I don't ever shut up. And lots of people, if they're coming to watch a game like this, or like any game in general on YouTube or streams, most of the time they're either going there for this. They're going there because they like the game, but they're going there to see if the other person that's playing it, that they're watching, likes the game. And they're also going to see what they think about it, if they're saying it's good or if it's bad, so they can give their opinion on what they think about the game, It's like same thing with like reaction videos, like people that do react content where you like watch a video or watch a movie with them. It's the same concept. They're not watching it for the movie, they're watching it to see the people's opinions and views on the movie. You know what I mean? A lot of the time that's what it is. Wait, I don't think you think you're speaking so fast. Normal human hearing Yeah, that might also be what it is. I don't know. Like I said, I stumble over my words a lot, and some people they'll say that they'll be like, "Oh, are you high or are you drunk?" No, I'm not drunk. It's just like Eminem on flour. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like I don't. I do love Eminem. That's like my favorite hip hop artist, actually artist of all time. But we won't go into that because I'll start making people mad. But yeah. Well, that's what a lot of people will think about. Are you smoking or are you drinking? No, sometimes I just lose my train of thought while I'm talking, or I just stumble over my words because I'm trying to talk too fast. But sometimes it can be because of that too. Flower, as you say, or as I say too as well, because YouTube has the other word as a no-no. Oh wait, actually I can say this. I'm just gonna look at your DM, Saltine. I'm telling you something else. It's something else like relevant to the stream, I promise. Wait. But Eminem is the worst artist of 2020. As his age is his career degrades, his music talent is dwindling, not to mention the public outrage against what had targeted him. The best artist as of now is KSI. I know you're absolutely trolling just by the fact that you just sent the eyeglasses with the nerd face and the teeth. I know you're absolutely trolling. If not, then I don't know if I can trust you on music. I mean, I'm not saying rap's the best genre, but rap is objectively the most popular genre right now and has been ever since it came out. And it actually hasn't been out that long, which is the funny part about it. But it is technically the most popular thing right now, or genre right now. That, hip-hop, R&B, things like that. But I mostly listen to hip-hop and then, you know. I like rock, and I mean, I like all types of music, don't get me wrong. I can listen to every genre, but Eminem is just, I have probably at least 100 of his songs just by itself on my playlist. Oh, she's crying. Kenny Chesney. I mean, I think I know who that is, and I think I like his music. I think he did like music with the clarinet, I thought, maybe.
You caught me thinking about Lord Sakai.
I try not to do that.
If I'm right, I don't know, maybe not. I might not be right.
He loved you in his way.
Kenny Chesney. Oh, you're talking about country. Never mind. I know who Kenny Chesney is. I'm stupid. Sorry, that's a brain fart moment. Excuse me.
Of course you must.
Yeah, there you go. See, Saltine knows her music. I remembered after I thought about it. After you said she thinks my tractor's sexy, I knew exactly who you were talking about. That's all you had to say, and I know who you were talking about.
Make it strong enough for the invaders.
I need to take off my hoodie. It's hot. Shh. You should also look at DM again, por favor. I don't know. Like I said, I could play my playlist, but like, you know, I do whenever I'm on computer. I do usually playing. Some of them are copyrighted, and I just don't care. But because I'm not making money, and even when I do, I'm not gonna be upset if I have fun on a stream. I'm not gonna get upset if they take my revenue. The people who own the stuff, it's their right. So if I want to make money off of it later, when I actually get monetized and all that, I'll know what to look like, not to post and stuff. But right now, I don't really care a whole lot. YouTube's been getting tight though. Attributed taste is jumbled mess. I will be listening to German guy screaming in the mic about getting one moment depressing love song and rap song talking about. I mean, yeah, like I said, I'm kind of all over the place too. I like, you know, like I said, hip hop. I like, you know, rap. I like rock music. Some pop music is okay. Don't really listen to a lot of classical or jazz, but I'm not opposed to listening to it. I just don't particularly choose those whenever I'm choosing music.
What's so funny?
I just remembered it was out here you nearly killed your uncle.
What?
You were 3
Hold on.
or 4? The poor man was trying to teach you how to hold your wooden kodachi. You wanted to chase butterflies.
I know the story. My uncle's black eye took weeks to heal.
Lord Shimura and your father laughed so hard, I fear they'd both choke to death.
I don't remember my father's laugh.
He lost his humor after your mother got sick. But you have your father's
Never mind.
love.
We're good. It almost crashed. It tried to, but it did not. Okay. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. If you're interested in Orbital, I don't know if you know I have these, but if you're interested in any of these, you have to ask 8-Ball a question. It's like you have to ask it a question and then it'll answer for you. That's how the 8-Ball works. So that's how all of those work. So you put in whatever it says and then space, and then some of them you have to put something afterwards, and then some of them you just put in what it says. But 8-Ball, you have to put in a question or something you want the answer to. Redeem doggo time. I don't have a face cam to get my doggy on screen. That's what that one's for. So, but I will go give him a hug. Hold on. Let me go grab him, and I will give him a hug for you, since I can't show him on camera. Ugh. Tracy, come here. Give me a hug. Give me a kiss. Ugh.
I just gave him a treat, and he comes in from peeing only. Thinks we're gonna get a treat.
The paws are wet. Hey. I know, he's so excited. So excited for no reason. So excited. Well, I get what okay, hold on. I gotta approve that. I don't know why it asked me that. If I should approve that. Not sure, try hard. Wow. Streamlabs is brutal. I need to upgrade this armor ASAP.
A gozamet and a campfire. You sleep out here?
Only when I spend the day foraging for plants. I look for the flowers we need.
Rest, Yuriko.
What's going on?
I will get them for you.
Streamlabs is not being nice to you, Orbital.
Don't eat the seeds, they're poisonous.
I'm not a child, Yuriko.
Oh. I know. Remember how we gather flowers for your mother?
She arranged them for the little alcove at home.
That should be enough. Bring them to me, young master.
Your plants.
Good. We extract the seeds, crush them, make a paste, and dip the needles.
Sure the dose is strong.
It should do what you need. It's done.
You're sure he came this way? The old woman has a camp around here somewhere.
Listen.
Some people to test it on.
Stay there, Yuriko. Let's see if this poison works.
He will regret what he did to Sadamune and the others.
I just want his head. And the price that goes with it. How much farther?
It's around here.
What, 8-Ball being quiet? 8-Ball don't ever talk unless you want 8-Ball to talk. Completely unwarranted. Wait, chill out. Yeah, my bad, Orbital. He was talking about Streamlabs. Not me. He was talking about Streamlabs. Orbital, come back. Wait, did you go anywhere?
Don't worry. I dealt with them.
Sometimes I forget you're a grown man.
I forget sometimes too. We should get back to the estate.
I'll stay. I need to straighten the place up.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Hush! You are not a child, and I'm old enough to take care of myself.
What are the
Yeah, he was talking to
So
Streamlabs.
impatient.
Well, yeah.
There is another. It causes confusion and rage.
Streamlabs is bullying Kim right now.
What?
Hold on, let me see how many points I got.
Try to remember. It sounds useful.
Here, I pay you for the for bullying you.